Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie. If you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified of any future videos. So I'm really excited for today's video because I am going to be going in with a tinted moisturizer. I have seen brands coming out with tinted moisturizers left and right, so I'm guessing 2021 is going to be very like my skin but better, fresh face, and very like minimal. So when I was at Ulta a couple days ago, I was doing a return and I was up next, and you know when you're standing right at the line, you see all these products like up front, and I turned around and I saw this. This has been out for probably early last year, and I've tried their their foundation and the primer, and never tried this. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, literally they were like next, and I was like, oh my god, let me see real quick. I grabbed this shade right here, medium 12W, and I'm hoping that it works out really well for me. So I usually go in with foundations or like CC creams. Never really do I ever go in with BB creams or tinted moisturizers. I feel like CC cream is like right in the middle, so that's why I prefer a CC cream if I don't go in with that foundation. But I figured I would try out the moisturizer, and you never know, I may like it, you know. You won't know if you like it if you don't try it, right? So that is what I'm going to do today. This is, again, the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer. It says it's ideal for all skin types. It has hyaluronic acid, aka HA, known to hydrate and support healthy looking skin. It also has coconut water, known to support hydration and skin softness. So yeah, all good stuff. And this is also dermatologist tested, oil-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, and vegan. So all good, okay? Like I said, medium 12W. I am going to be priming my face with the e.l.f. Let me clean this off. It's a little, actually, it's dry glue. But this is the Matte Putty Primer. I always prime before I go in with anything. So I'm just going to apply as I normally would right here in, you know, the pores area. And I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I'm hoping that I like it because, I don't know, sometimes I feel like I don't want something super heavy, but I want the coverage, you know what I mean? Alright, so now I'm so nervous. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and take this out. Alright, so it's in kind of like a squeezy tube, but it does have a pump, which is awesome. This is what it looks like in case you wanted to know and you haven't seen it. Let me know if you've tried this down below and if you like it. Obviously, I'll let you guys know if I like it at the end. So I'm going to be going in with my e.l.f. sponge. I'm going to be going in. Okay. So I just did one pump. Hopefully this, you know, gives me some coverage. I should have did one side. I think I'm going to do one side with the brush and one side with the sponge. So I'm going to do this side with the sponge. So I still definitely see, now that I blended it out, I still see a lot of my skin peeking through, you know? So obviously I feel like if you use a sponge, it gives you more of a sheer coverage. So I'm going to go in with just an extra pump here, and then I'll go back in on this side with the sponge to see if it builds up a little bit. But usually with a brush you get more coverage, and you know, a sponge gives you more of that sheer coverage, like I said. So I'm going to go in with a Sigma brush. This is the Angled Kabuki F84. So let's see if this gives me more coverage. I feel like I should have added like a full pump. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so far with the brush, like I said, I feel like I'm getting more coverage. I wonder if this is buildable at all. So it says, prep your skin with Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Primer. Use blending sponge or fingertips to lightly dab and blend into skin. Okay, so maybe I should have read that also, but I mean, if you're the type of person that doesn't like to use your hands, I feel like this brush right here is distributing everything very nicely, and definitely more coverage on this side than this side. So I think I'm going to use the brush, and I'm going to go in with a full pump on this side and then blend that out. So basically I'm just pouncing my brush on my skin to make sure I'm getting good coverage. Oh, by the way, the shade is perfect. It feels very lightweight. I mean, it is a tinted moisturizer, so I can't, you know, think of it being heavy or thick. You know, I am going to be using my finger right now just to blend that in right here and on my nose. I usually don't like to go, I actually never like to go in with my fingers. I feel like it's messy and ugh. So there you go. Just, it's not terrible. And like I said, with the brush, it's way better. I feel like I got way more coverage with the brush. All right, you guys, so I am done blending this out. What do we think? What do we think? Let me know down below. What do we think? Well, while I wait for you guys to let me know what you guys think, I'm gonna let you know what I think. So I am definitely not used to this. Like, it's a very, you can still see a lot peeking through up here, and I don't know. I mean, it's very comfortable. It feels very moisturizing. It is a little tacky, but obviously I still have to finish the rest of my makeup. Honestly, I feel like I would use this if I was in a real rush with a brush, because I don't use my fingers. Like, I just feel like it's just more work for me having to wash, clean my hands and all that stuff after I'm done. So definitely with the brush. With the sponge, I feel like, as you guys saw, it gives you very, like, no coverage at all. So I would definitely not recommend a sponge. Maybe if it was dry, I would possibly see it working better rather than using a wet sponge. But a brush definitely worked out for me. And yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm going to go in with some concealer. This is definitely a very natural, not super dewy, because it's not dewy. It's not even like a, I feel like a fresh face, because it's not giving you like that radiance. So I don't know, like, I just feel like it's just simple everyday tinted moisturizer, you know. And also I really don't have much to compare it to, but I will very soon. So now I'm gonna go in with a Covergirl concealer. I'm going in with this one because this is my ride or die. Love this for so long. This is again the Covergirl True Blend Undercover. I'm going to pretty much just finish everything off with you guys. So this one's in the shade Perfect Beige. So I am going to be applying this underneath the eye for more coverage, and I am almost out of this, and I'm pretty sure I have a new one. Let me see. All right, so I do have a new one. I needed a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit on my nose, and that is that. So I am going to be using the sponge to blend out the concealer. Alright, so as you can see, this definitely gave me more coverage, so I do feel more comfortable, you see? So yeah, that's what we're looking like right now. Alright, so I am going to be going in with a little bit of this loose powder from Essence. This is My Skin Perfector Loose Fixing Powder Instant Blur Effect Natural Matte Finish. I just used this in my last video. If you didn't see it, definitely check it out. I will leave it linked right up here for you guys if you guys want to check it out. Now that I'm done setting my under eye, I am going to go in with the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder. This one is in the shade W6, and as you can see, I use this a lot. And I am just going to be setting the rest of my face with this BH Cosmetics brush. Alright, so usually before going in and setting my face, I do go in and cream bronze no matter what, if it's just no foundation makeup look. But I figured I would try to be a little bit more simple with my makeup. So as you saw, I did set my under eye, went in with the powder, and now I'm just going to go in with bronzer because I didn't cream bronze or anything. So I'm going to be going in with the L'Oreal True Match Bronze It, which is also one of my favorites. And I'm going to be using an angled brush, and I'm just going to be bronzing up my face to give me some color. Alright, so we can't forget about the brows. It doesn't matter if it's full face, minimal, brows, guys. We need to fill in the brows. So I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm just going to fill the girls in. I'm also going to go in and set the brows. This is the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel. And very simple on the lips, I am going to be going in with the NYX Lingerie Push Up in the shade Push Up. I am also going to be setting my face with the NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh. Okay, so let's see how everything looks now that everything is done. I have to admit that this is definitely very different because I didn't even cream bronze. I went right in with a face powder. I set my under eye and right in with a bronzer. So everything looks really nice on top of the tinted moisturizer. I was about to say foundation. On top of the tinted moisturizer, and it's really comfortable. I feel like it looks really, really good, surprisingly. Like I'm like kind of like, I wonder how this is gonna wear and all that, but I have to say that I do like it. I will be using it more, and I will also let you guys know down below how it wore and if I still like it. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, you know what to do. Give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.